Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jerma here with some Tribes Ascend gameplay commentary. And you're probably wondering right now, you're probably asking yourself, Jerma, we haven't seen a Tribes Ascend video. We haven't even heard of you playing Tribes in like 5 months. What gives? Why are you playing this game? Why are you showing it to us right now? And it is actually the topic of this video to why I'm playing Tribes Ascend. But before we get into that at all, I'm going to tell you the loadout. Actually, it's only really one different change from the default Pathfinder loadout, playing as the Pathfinder, like I just said, using the dueling spin fuser. And what this thing does is the more direct you are with your shots, the more damage it's going to do, because it has a smaller splash radius than the typical default spin fuser that you use with the Pathfinder. But anyways, let's talk about what's going on here, why I'm playing the game, why I'm trying to make a case for playing games that you used to play that you've taken breaks from. That's the topic. And it's a very important one because, well, let me start with Tribes Ascend. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I haven't played Tribes Ascend in like 4 or 5 months, something like that, somewhere at least almost half a year. And when I played Tribes Ascend, I wasn't a huge Tribes guy. I didn't, play it every single day. I wasn't that into it, but it was fun. And I probably dumped maybe 10 hours into it total, 10 to 20 hours tops is how much I put into it. But the point here is, once I stopped playing it, I kind of just let it sit on the shelf for a while, haven't really touched it. Once I took a huge break from that game and came back to it literally less than 2 nights ago, this game is like the funnest thing I've ever done in like the last 6 months. Like, it really is. I am in love with this game. And I actually had to make a new account to play it because I forgot the password, I forgot the email that was associated with the password. So this is a brand new account. Oh, actually, this is the gameplay you're watching is probably after 3 or 4 hours of playing. But that's besides the point. The point is, I don't know what made me want to play this again. And this is the weird psychology of this whole entire video, is why do we do this? And why do we have so much fun doing this? Why do we put games on the shelf for months or years at a time, come back to them, and think it is the best thing that we've ever done? This has happened to me on multiple games, though. You see, you probably saw a video a few weeks ago, maybe a month or 2 ago, on World of Warcraft. Mists of Pandaria. I have put that game on the shelf so many times and come back to it than any other game I've ever played in my life. Same thing with TF2. I've done that a ton with Team Fortress 2. You play it, you think it's fun, you think it's interesting, and then, yeah, I'm done playing that. You wait 3 or 4 months, you come back to it, and my goodness gracious, like, where was I? Where have I been all my life? This is the best thing ever. I don't know why that happens, but it's something I want to talk to you guys about. It's something I want to get your opinions on, because I do find it very, very interesting. And it's interesting because why do some games do this to us, and others don't? How come Tribes Ascend is that game? Why now? Why did it bring me back? What turns on in our brains to make us come back and play them again? Now I'm going to bring up a franchise here that is very, very polarizing. A lot of people don't like it, or you either love it or you hate it. And that's Call of Duty. Now, I'm not going to give an opinion on it. I have a pretty neutral opinion on Call of Duty, so I'm not going to go left or right and say, I hate it or I love it. So let's just bring up the franchise in general. So Call of Duty, like I said, whether you love it or you hate it, has this crazy addiction factor to it, where even the people that don't like the game, people that have a lot of criticism for it, people that really say it's one of the worst, Modern Warfare 3 is so bad, but they continue to play it, and they continue to enjoy themselves in this weird sort of masochistic addiction factor. And I think it's because of the fast-paced, arcade-style action you get in Call of Duty, and games like Team Fortress 2, and games like Tribes Ascend. They're very fast-paced, they have a lot of stimulation in their gameplay where you kill like 3 or 4 people, you get like bang, bang, EXP, bang, bang. It's very, very much an addiction. And you can take this argument back to the early 80s and the mid-80s, when arcade machines were the big thing. And when you had these top leaderboard scoreboards of points, something like Donkey Kong and somebody putting a quarter in and trying to get to the top of the leaderboards. It has been like that for a long time, and companies have kind of just figured out this way to make us want to put more coins in because we want to get on the top of the leaderboards, and we want to get the unlockables, we want to get the new skins, we want to get all of this cool stuff that the game offers us, but we have to put the time and the money into doing so. And to wrap up the video and bring it full circle, I want to turn it to you guys and ask you in the comment section below, if you want to, write out your addictions to games. Write out your games that you've come back to after a long time that you had a lot of fun with, anything like that, because I like to keep the discussion going, and I want to see what you guys have to say about this. What do you think about game addiction? What do you think about pulling people back into franchises? I'd like to hear everything you guys have to say, and I will join in as well. But that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And if you want to see more Tribes gameplay, then definitely let me know with either a comment or a like or something like that, just so I can gauge if you want to see potentially more of this content. Because I'm down for live streaming this game, I'm down for doing more videos on it, I just want to gauge your guys' reaction to it. So that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys all soon. And of course, take care, everybody.